Hey y'all, it's Lindsey. It's a what I eat in a day on a keto-friendly way of life, and most of the day has already passed. It's afternoon. Let me show you what I've been working on all day. I'm gonna break today's fast with a plate of fried eggs. 4 eggs fried in butter. I do have my homemade mayonnaise that I do have videos on here on my channel. I have lots of that on here to amp up my fat content, and I decided to go with Cholula today because Cholula is fantastic. I did season my eggs with some real salt, and finally some more black coffee in this massive Buc-ee's cup. Oh my stars. Today's a pretty slow day, and I saw a pin on Pinterest for poor man's burnt ends using a chuck roast. Gosh, it must have been a year ago or more. So I decided today was the day I was going to try that out. I'm just seasoning up my chuck roast with salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. I do have a video I'm following from Hey Girl Hey that I will link in my description box below. This is my first time smoking meat, if you can believe that. And I'm just gonna bring you along with me on this adventure. If you haven't done so already, I invite you to subscribe, hang around for a little bit, like the video if you think that it's worthy of that, and share this with somebody who may also have never smoked anything in their life. It is lunchtime. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna whip up some chicken strips, I guess. I've got some defrosted chicken breasts right here that I'm gonna cut into some little tender shapes. I've got some egg white protein. This stuff works well as part of a flour, like a breading. It helps the breading mixture to stick really well to the chicken. And I just got a refill on my Carnivore Crisps chicken flour. This stuff is a fantastic option if you're trying to avoid nut flours or any of the fibrous flours. It's tasty, it's good, and I don't use this a ton because it is a more costly product. There are dozens of ways you can make, or not ways, I should say. There are dozens of videos here showing you the technique of making your own homemade chicken flour. I know that the Two Crazy Ketos have a video out on that, so I would direct you over to their channel for that. But I do have this on hand. I am gonna use this. I'm gonna, like I said, go cut these up, pull out some seasonings, and pull these together right now. a bunch of different videos here on my channel showing you how I can bread chicken with my baking blend or with pork rinds or any sort of like keto friendly coating, and I like simplicity. So sometimes I don't want to use my baking blend because of that. Sometimes I don't feel like grinding up pork rinds, and I want to say that following a keto way of life doesn't mean it has to be complicated. It doesn't mean there have to be 1,000 ingredients in your kitchen at all times. You can do things as simply as you desire, and I enjoy playing around with different things. I do think that the Carnivore Crisps flours work really well as a coating on different meats. And they work really well as a binder in things like meatballs, or if you wanted to make chicken meatballs, or whatever you're interested in. There is a link in my description box below, a discount code for you as well to save some money if you are interested in supporting my channel in that way, and you could use some Carnivore Crisps. Lunchtime. I have 5 of my chicken strips here, and I've got plenty more if I'm still hungry after this. I have homemade sriracha mayo, homemade mayonnaise, and sriracha, and then I decided to go for my little strawberry soda situation where I take a scoop of the strawberry MCT oil powder and mix it into just plain old seltzer or like unflavored bubbly, and add ice. And that will be very refreshing. It's wicked hot outside. I have spent most of the day babysitting the smoker. This has been my very first foray into using the smoker. I've never done it before, which is shocking considering the fact that I am from the great state of Texas, the Lone Star State, where brisket is king. I've never done the things before, so it's an adventure, and I am learning as I go. I typically rely on my husband to do all of the smoking and all of the grilling and any of the outdoor cooking, but I'd like to try new things. I like to learn new things, and I definitely have made some errors along the way and had to seek assistance, but overall, it has been good. I'm making poor man's burnt ends, which is a chuck roast smoked like a brisket and then cut into chunks and turned into saucy morsels. I am keeping it keto friendly. I'm keeping it sugarless. And I am following along with Hey Grill Hey. Are you familiar with her channel? She is a sizable YouTube channel and has her own store with all kinds of products for smoking and grilling and managing outdoor cooking of meats. So I will link her video in the description box down below to show you kind of what I've been following along with. But anyway, that's what I've been doing all day. Not a whole heap more. The girls are just playing around. Jared's off working, so we're just doing basic things. Okay, burnt ends or poor man's burnt ends are all done. They look pretty good. However, they are a chuck roast, which means they are likely to not be as good as regular real brisket burnt ends. So let's see here. I am gonna choose one that looks pretty fatty just because some of the one, like the marbling on my roast was not as amazing as I would have hoped. So I think some of these pieces may not fall apart as well. Ooh, that's hot. That is hot, hot, hot. Okay, this little fella looks pretty juicy. Pretty solid little morsel with fat. I chose well. I think my time at the smoker was well spent. All right, we're gonna go devour all these. Dinner tonight is burnt ends and fresh veggies. I've got some of the burnt ends here from the chuck roast I smoked. I am so proud of me for the first time smoking something all by myself. I feel pretty confident that I am going to continue on with this. Okay, so I've got that. I've got some cucumbers for a little bit of freshness and crunch, and I'm just drinking some water, plain old water. Final thing for tonight is going to be some keto chow hot chocolate. I need to make a video showing you how I do this, but for the time being, let this suffice. I have been making a 2-serving batch of keto chow core with stevia. Love the big bag. This is my all-time first favorite flavor of the entire line that I have personally tried. It's just so good. Okay, so I do 2 servings of the keto chow core, and then I add in 1 teaspoon of the acacia powder to kind of give it a richer, thicker feel. I'm not using this as a meal, and so I'll mix up 2 servings in this half-gallon jug. So every 2-cup volume that I use in a mug as an evening treat winds up being half of a keto chow, but because I add in the extra acacia fiber, it sort of has like a thicker mouthfeel, so it doesn't feel like I'm getting shortchanged, and it allows my chocolate core to go further, and I'm not overfeeding myself, I guess, because I don't need a whole nother meal right now. Anyway, links for everything that I have shown you in today's video will be in the description box. I appreciate it if you choose to use my links, and I'll see you next time.